Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great 10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. We got a fighter here who throws a good hook. Now, is the best kind of hook a hook that your opponent never sees coming?
Yeah, you want a short hook. If it's a wide hook, they do see it coming. And again, a straight punch, a right hand can beat it to the mark.
Nonito Donaire's damage, but did you see that? A huge shot rains down, and he's on the floor.
And he has a decision to make, a choice to make right now.
Donaire's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now.
Still not moving enough. Move.
Basic but beautiful jab right hand. Donaire's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Now hugging on the inside. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Landing 2 jabs by Nonito Donaire. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Nonito Donaire. So many times you hear of an early round where they're just feeling each other out. No way. Not these guys. Straight to action.
Well, if they can keep this up, they're both going to have headaches, but we're going to have a special one on our hands.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Nonito Donaire.
Keep your hands up. You don't use it enough. Jab. Jab.
Donaire's fine. I'm looking at him starting this round right now, coming off a round where he was rocking, and I'm telling you, he looked perfectly good. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Big shot he just scored with. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on? So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
A nice block by Nonito Donaire. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Halfway through round number 2. There's the combo downstairs. Nonito Donaire's out there just waiting on a counterpunch, isn't he?
Yeah, well, first of all, why is he? Because he knows if he walks in, he's going to get caught. So what he wants to do is, he knows there's basically a guard at that door. He's trying to get that guard to get out of there so he could go through that door.
Teddy, I've heard you say it many times before, but the better fighters have a wide array of punches.
Yeah, well, you have to, because obviously your opponent is going to adjust to what you're doing. You want to keep them off balance, stay effective.
Double jab right to the face.
Get out of the way from the punch.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. End of the round there, a round in which we did see the knockdown. And Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner, having just been floored, typically how are they acting? What are you seeing out of that?
Just imagine you just walked into a room and somebody hit you from behind. You dropped. You're afraid to go in that room again. So put a light on in that room and explain to him why he got dropped.
Come on.
He will not be afraid to go back in that room.
And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching.
Move.
Good looking right hand after he got hit. Donaire's trying to get back in this round after being knocked down in the last round. But with just 60 seconds between rounds, Teddy, how much can really happen? How much can really benefit a fighter who was knocked down?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, you hit him with that sponge. Some cold water on top of the head where you revigorate him a little bit. You know, get his senses back a little bit. And you have to talk to him. Once he calms down, once you physically get him back on track, you look to see if he's okay, and then you have to tell him why he got dropped to begin with.
Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right.
Oh, you got
And you
this
see
one.
what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
You need to keep that head moving.
Donaire's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Good job with another left hand.
Body shot.
10 seconds remaining in this round. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
Standing straight up.
Well, we heard his analysis, but as for how Teddy has scored those first 3 rounds, here's a look.
Look at this.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Good solid shots with the combo downstairs.
Keep doing what you're doing. In and out, in and out, in and out. Let's
He
go.
missed with that headshot. Donaire's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheeks. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Watch the
Nonito
hook.
Donaire is so dangerous with that accuracy, a 2-punch combination landing. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the Will of the Wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Nonito Donaire. You had to see it to believe it the first 2 minutes of these rounds. Now these fighters are trying to make everybody a believer in the final 60 seconds.
And this is why you understand the dimension of this sport like no other sport. At the end of this, how both participants will have mutual great respect for each other.
You know, many times we talk about the fact that, hey, at least he's throwing punches, but that's all you can say in this case because he's not landing many of these.
No, they're being blocked or they're missing. They're definitely not landing clean, and you have to give credit to the other fighter being that good defensively.
Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Donaire's scoring with that right hand. End of the round here.
Beautiful.
As we're
Fucking
ringside at our
beautiful.
fight night venue. Of course, we're on the road with you every step of the way with a fine crew. We got to give credit to the crew there. Robbie and Rick back in the production
let 'em
truck
get to you,
doing a
kid.
nice job, all cramped up in a tractor trailer.
Yeah, they do a great job. They allow us to go on the air and allow us to do the fun part while they're doing the grunt work. They're doing all the difficult things back there. Of course, Mike, Brian, all those guys. We appreciate you very much, and we're not taking you out to dinner tonight.
Not able to land the headshot. Jab and a straight right by Nonito Donaire. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Good way to protect the midsection. Donaire's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Nonito Donaire. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Nonito Donaire is doing well here with that two-punch combination. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. And here they go again. Just on a blistering pace. Punch for punch being met by the opponent.
Well, when you push a human being into the abyss, into a place that's dangerous, that's scary, either they give in, they fall deeper, or they come out. Both these guys are coming out.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Nonito Donaire. So we've come to the halfway point of what has been a very highly competitive bout. And Teddy, if it stays that way throughout this night, then this is going to be an all-time classic.
Back to the body.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Nonito Donaire. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Boxing 101, jab followed by the straight. And there he counters back against his opponent. Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Keep working the body.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Nonito Donaire. Donaire's inability to get away from his opponent's right hand is costing him.
He continues to pull straight.
Nonito Donaire's tagged by a right hand. Boy, he was damaged, but there it is. Wow, he goes down again.
This is going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
4, 5, 6.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Donaire's well off the mark that time. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. Donaire's proving to be elusive. And round 6 comes to an end.
Keep doing. Keep the jab pumping.
Well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their heads, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
A 3-punch combination scores. Nice work by Nonito Donaire. Donaire's showing us that he is sticking with the game plan. But keep in mind, that game plan had him down earlier in this fight. What would you be telling him right now, Teddy?
Well, first of all, you got to explain to him very quickly and very clearly why he got caught. You can still do the other things. The other things that we thought going into this fight is still going to work. But make an adjustment. It's not that you didn't do the thing that could work. You didn't do it properly.
How about that left hand? Nonito Donaire's combination punching is working well here.
Head movement. Head movement.
Not much action as he just ties up. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Not precise at all by Nonito Donaire. Donaire's dealing with the aftermath of being rocked, but yet He hasn't changed anything. He's still sticking with that style.
Well, that means panic has not set in. That's a good thing, Joe. He still believes he can get this thing done the way he came here to get it done.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Oh, good exchange there. He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Donaire's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Nonito Donaire. And round 7 comes to an end. Round number 8, we look at Teddy's scorecard. He is up on your scorecard, Teddy. He's been working more. Is it as simple as just keeping that pace up, or does he need to do something more than that?
No, I think that so far it's about that, but you asked the right question, but he doesn't need to do anything different.
Why?
Because his opponent is cooperating with. His opponent has to do something different. He needs to start chucking back. If that happens, then he's got to be a little smarter with his punches.
Donaire's leaving himself wide open there. You just can't do that.
Well, you can do it, but you're going to get paid. You're going to eat some leather. You're going to get punched in the mouth. That's going to happen.
What an excellent two-punch combo by Nonito Donaire. Now he ties up there. Oh, that uppercut got him badly. He was stuck. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
Donaire's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
A clean, crisp right hand by Nonito Donaire. Nonito Donaire's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. Nothing there on the punch by Nonito Donaire. Donaire's not showing that he's got a great IQ when it comes to ring generalship here. He's just stationary, not much movement at all.
No, not at all. That's feeding right into his opponent. He knows where to find them and where to find them at all times. He needs to get on those legs a little bit and start changing a little bit of his placement here where he is. He's always in the same place.
There's the combo to the body. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Donaire's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Nonito Donaire. And now he's targeting upstairs. Oh, a nice 2-punch combo by Nonito Donaire. Donaire's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Nonito Donaire's defense has failed him now. Oh, big shot there. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this? Donaire's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. That straight right unable to connect. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Nonito Donaire still got a great chance to win this fight, regardless of what you just saw in that last round. I mean, conventional wisdom down here is that it's a close, competitive fight that he's trailing on the scorecards. But you can tell this fight can turn at any moment.
Yeah, it's very close. I think right now, you got to be the guy. It's kind of like an argument. You get into an argument with someone, you want to have the last word. Whoever throws the last punches, you know, one guy throws 3, you come back with 4. Whoever's the last one to throw, he's going to win.
I like this. He's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice.
Nonito Donaire. Oh! How is he going to survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.
He is hurt, but he keeps coming forward.
Yeah, too tough for his own good.
Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Did you see that? What a powerful hook to the head by Nonito Donaire. You see, he's committed to that body work. Donaire's really doing a fine job here, Teddy. And I know everybody falls in love with the clean, effective punching, but you can make an argument that he's controlling this fight right now thanks to his head movement.
Yeah, you know, it makes me think about that legendary story about the old great Willie Pep, the Will of the Wisp. There was a legend that he actually won a round without throwing a punch, just by making his opponent miss, just by ring generalship.
Well, he missed that right. Super two-punch combo by Nonito Donaire. How about that left? Big shot comes crashing home. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's all over. Nonito Donaire's gunned down yet another opponent. A knockout victory. Nonito Donaire's power that we saw throughout the night, building a lead on your scorecard, now ends the night with a knockout victory.
And it begins the next night, the next dawn, the dawn of the new beginning.
Good evening.
Yo, what's up, motherfuckers?
Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for tonight's main event. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. Sugar Ray Robinson's coming down to the ring right now. Not seeing much personality out of this ring wall. When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. Nice strike after catching one by Sugar Ray Robinson. Robinson's three-punch combination there is going to impress the judges. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own.
Side to side, move your head.
Teddy, obviously we have a matchup that the fans love, power puncher versus power puncher, but if you're one of the two trainers, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking about defense. If I can be a little bit better on defense, my power's not going away. I'm still going to be okay in that area.
Robinson's way off the mark.
Side
That
to
punch
side.
didn't have a chance. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him.
Move your head. Watch the hook.
Butterbean's able to avoid that punch. Butterbean's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
Come on, kid.
Halfway through round number one, Robinson's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Scores with the uppercut. Rock'em sock'em robots right from the start here, Teddy.
No defense, just pure offense.
Oh, and there you go. That is a big, big punch that just put him down.
And right now he's thinking about whether or not he wants to do this as a living.
So he was knocked down there, but now he's giving you every indication that he's fresh and ready to go back after him.
Yeah, well, I think he's giving that to you because he is, as you said, just a quick knockdown. But right now, what he's got to be careful for is the same mistake again.
Good combination to the body. Butterbean's objective is to land that jab, and he did so right there. Teddy, he may go down just by stumbling the way he's bumbling around this ring.
Well, he's got to stop moving. Actually, you never want to fight on the ropes. This is one time he probably needs to be on the ropes just to steady him and then move his head a little bit. That might be his only shot.
Robinson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Solid straight right hand. Teddy, he's trying to punch his way out of this damage he's incurred, but that's not the answer.
Now, he's in a rainstorm. He needs an umbrella. And instead, he's running right out into the rain.
And the round comes to an end. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Butterbean's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it, and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
Robinson's so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landed. He just looks exhausted to me right now. Butterbean's accuracy is non-existent. This guy cannot punch a solid target right now.
No, but what this shows, he's missing so many shots. We always think about the damage done when they land. This is showing you the damage that's done when they miss. You get discouraged. You start giving in.
Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, it's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but he just doesn't know where it is now.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work. Hey, we know Ray Robinson's got all the skills and all the tools, but he needs to apply a different skill set now. One that lets him survive this round and hopefully get back into this fight. You see him zeroing in with that left hand to the body. Robinson swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. He better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
Robinson's just looking to get it done on the back end here, Teddy.
Yeah, he is. He's just waiting to set a trap. You know, he's trying to get his opponent to walk in where he can make a miss and bang, spring it on him.
Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you could go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Good step back counter punch there. Last 10 seconds. Good effective work with that straight right hand. Butterbean's coming off of a round where he clearly stunned his opponent, and now you get the sense that he could be building on it. That momentum is on his side.
Well, he's found something that works for him, and he's going to stay with it.
Sugar Ray Robinson's recovered nicely here. The start of this round, he is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
Just ate up. What a big shot. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time? Butterbean's going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the rope, kill some time, make the referee come in between you and break you.
Back up top he goes. Good block. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. Sugar Ray Robinson's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. One or two are going to be blocked. But when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Sugar Ray Robinson. Good. Wow! That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
10 seconds to go in this round. And that's the end of round 3.
This is a wipeout. You're winning this fight. Just keep doing what you're doing, and you got this. Just keep doing what you're doing. Beautiful. Nice movement there. Just keep that up. Just keep moving.
This is turning into a wasted effort here as we reflect on the first 3 rounds and get a chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Yes, he's throwing punches, but nothing's landing clean. He's down on your scorecard 3-zip.
Yeah, he's wide open every time he throws, and he's getting quick counters, especially that right hand, right up the middle.
Butterbean's going out there after just being knocked down in the last round. If you're standing opposite him, what's the mentality? What's the strategy here?
Well, you want to go after him, but you don't want to walk into a trap either. You want to kind of size him up a little bit, You want to see if he looks like he's okay, but at the same time, keep in your mind that he might be trying to con you. You know you hurt him, so put that pressure on, but do it smart.
Robinson's showing you that solid. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
The ref stops the fight. Sugar Ray Robinson's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. Teddy, there's a lot of explaining to do here, but help me with this. Was this early knockout out of left field a product of one guy being prepared and the other guy just not ready for it?
No, obviously he wasn't ready, wasn't prepared in the gym, but...
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for a much-anticipated main event. And now, 15 rounds scheduled here in this much-anticipated fight, and we are underway with round number 1. Good job protecting himself. Got an unconventional fighter, a guy whose style is very unorthodox, facing Evander Holyfield tonight, Teddy. Your initial thoughts when you heard about this matchup?
Well, the first thing is Evander Holyfield, you know, we think of the Warrior, and we think of the greatest cruiserweight of all time, and then, of course, the smaller man moving up and being a heavyweight champ. But, you know, what we forget sometimes that he's very conventional. I mean, this is a guy who's solid technically, you know, pretty standard. I mean, he does things right. He throws his punches right. Inside he fights well, you know, nice short, concise punches. You know, keeps his hand placement consistent. And he's going against the guy who technically does everything wrong. Everything wrong. So that's going to be a little bump in the road right there.
Unable to connect by Evander Holyfield. More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging. Blocked by Holyfield. Good shot to the head with that right hand. That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Well, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. Blocks the headshot. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Evander Holyfield. Oh, what a nice right hand by Ray Robinson. Holyfield's experience now needs to pay off, as well as the experience of his cornermen, saying the right things, making sure you've created the right atmosphere before you send him back out into this fight, coming off of a round in which he was stunned. Commits to the straight right. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Ray Robinson Robinson was able to win the welterweight title, then won the middleweight title a year later. Teddy, what do you think he was at his best weight at?
I think welterweight. I think the greatest welterweight of all time. And that's quite a compliment.
He has his target. He lands a straight right. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Sugar Ray Robinson's being very patient here, but it's with a plan in mind.
Yeah, it is with a plan in mind, and that's why he's such a successful fighter. He's trying to lure his opponent into a mistake.
He comes with the straight right hand. Robinson's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
It's okay. Pay him back.
Robinson's really working well. That last round he was accurate. Look at the punch numbers. And round number 3 is underway. Sugar Ray Robinson's right hand scores well that time. Well-placed jab straight. Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. Sugar Ray Robinson with a block punch. Banking away a body shot with the right hand. Robinson's combination punching is working well here. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Well placed, straight right hand. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Evander Holyfield. And this round comes to an end.
Working, and this is your fight. Don't get lazy out there, all right? Don't get lazy.
Sugar Ray Robinson's out in front as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time tonight, but they're still in a mode of just feeling each other out. Neither man has taken control of this bout so far. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Good defense, just covering up down low. Really frustrating his opponent now. Robinson's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Ray Robinson with 108 knockouts. You're lucky if a lot of fighters have had 108 fights, even back in his day.
Look, he was a great puncher with either hand, had great speed, He could put punches together in combination. He could use his legs, or he could fight with you. And one thing that sometimes gets forgotten about is he had one of the great chins in the history of the sport. That guy had an iron beard.
Robinson's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Solid left hand to the head. And now he scores well with the straight right. And there's the left hand working well for him again. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Sugar Ray Robinson. Robinson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Round comes to an end.
Don't fight his fight.
Joe and Teddy with
Jab
you here
and
ringside.
move. Jab
Teddy,
and
you know,
move.
you really got to admire how accurate he is. I mean, he makes the most of what he throws.
Yeah, he makes it count. This is a guy who doesn't want to waste anything.
Robinson's defense is paying off now. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Robinson's easily winning this fight just based on his hand and foot speed. He's getting in and out with ease.
And what his opponent needs to do is control range so he gets it down to where his opponent is shadow boxing. Yeah, he's got fast hands, but it doesn't matter if you're not standing in front of him to use them. Right now, he's standing in the wrong place.
Halfway into round number 5 here. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Robinson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Holyfield's off mark all night long, and Teddy, he's getting tired just missing punches.
Well, this is a good example. You know, we know what happens when they land, but this is a good example of what happens when they don't land. Sometimes you get a little discouraged.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Evander Holyfield.
I shake it off.
Nice work on the outside by Sugar Ray Robinson. Left hook to the body. Then he comes back with the right hand.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
Little volume punching to the body there. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Evander Holyfield. Robinson's defense is playing a prominent role in this fight, Teddy.
Yes, it is, and specifically what it is he has good fundamentals. He keeps those hands up real good, you know. They're attached, they're up around his chin, his elbows in. You know, he has a real shell there that's not easy to penetrate.
Evander Holyfield's corner right now knows what's going down here.
Don't
they
worry
got
about
a fighter who can win this fight, but they need to urge him to win this fight here in the later stages. And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now. There's that southpaw jab in the left hand. Targeting the left hand to the body. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Halfway through the 7th round. Holyfield's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Robinson's best asset is a little bit of an unorthodox athleticism, and right now, his opponent can't deal with it.
No, he's frustrating him. I mean, you're right. You know, being awkward the way he is, that is really what gives his opponents troubles, because they get so confused by that, so irritated by that, they get out of their fight.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Robinson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Sugar Ray Robinson's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. 10 seconds to go in the 7th. Robinson's so dangerous with that accuracy, a 2-punch combination landing.
All right. You are dominating this fight.
I'm always interested in how a fighter's disposition can change during the course of a fight. And as we start round number 8 here, you see that he is up. But all it takes is a little momentum to build against him, and this thing could turn around.
Well, the real testing of a fighter, the real testing of a professional is what they can do late. Can they keep it up, or do they become satisfied? We're going to find out right now how this guy is in those areas.
Sugar Ray Robinson showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tool because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
Keep working the body.
Evander Holyfield tag. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. Took a shot. Now he gives the left. Sugar Ray Robinson, so quick, so elusive, so well balanced on the outside. That is a big shot. Evander Holyfield down. It was a piercing combination that put him on the floor.
Well, you stand in front of your man too long, not doing anything. That's what's going to happen.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's really wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must have prepared. If you're training...
Holyfield, 60 seconds to recover. Hopefully will be enough for him. Now, he's got a good tournament. He's got the right people in place to try to fix this situation.
Yeah, they got to work like a pit stop, you know, in the Indianapolis 500. One guy's giving the gas, another guy's changing the tires, you know, another guy's maybe giving the driver a little water. They got to do the same thing. Give him some water, refresh him a little bit, work his legs a little bit, and then just before he goes out, a little advice.
Holyfield's on the receiving end of a hook. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Holyfield's coming out to fight this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, any idea? Do you think he's recouped enough here?
Well, we're going to find out very quickly by looking at his legs. You're going to look downstairs just like you look downstairs in the basement of a house to see whether or not those bricks are in place or whether or not some of the mortar has kind of disappeared and the bricks are a little loose. You want to see if those legs are stable, if they're firm.
Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Sugar Ray Robinson. Robinson's doing well here with that two-punch combination. At this point, I'd start to question what happened in training camp. Holyfield's got nothing left in the tank.
I would question that too. You know, the first thing that comes to my mind is...
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. And banging away he goes. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. It's over. This fight is over. Sugar Ray Robinson's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. Sugar Ray Robinson's fitting end to a very strong night for him.
There is a...
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore along. Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Get after him! Wow, look at that. Trading shots. Is there any advice that you can give in a matchup like this of speed versus speed, where maybe one guy can go and utilize a completely different tool, like try to be a power puncher on a given night, or do something? He got caught by that, and yet another big shot comes in. Oh, and he goes down after that punch.
And it's been long overdue. He's been leaving it open all night.
Vinny Paz's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Oscar De La Hoya. Gets rid of that body shot. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. What should we see out of the Golden Boy tonight, Teddy?
Well, I think his greatest strength is his body, his size. I mean, he's tall, he's rangy, he has a real good left jab. You know, use those assets. Stand on the outside, let everything start with the jab.
Great work offensively, landing that combination by Vinny Paz.
Come on, kid, focus.
Good right hand. Vinny Paz's recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee, for the doctor to know that he does have those kind of recuperative powers. So they give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the ref gives him a little more time than he gives somebody else.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Vinny Paz. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Oscar De La Hoya, proud Mexican-American, came from East LA, but for much of his career, he was viewed as maybe a little bit mainstream, maybe not falling in line with that Mexican warrior mentality the way of Fernando Vargas, another Southern California fighter.
Absolutely, and that bothered him. That bothered his pride, and it kind of spurred him on a little bit. I think there was two things that he was looking to kind of straighten out in his own mind. One was to get a little bit of the appreciation of the Mexican-American fans, the Mexican fans, where they didn't think that he was an outsider so much, that they thought of him as too much of a pretty boy, you know, not a real Mexican fighter. And another thing that he was always looking to get the satisfaction of was his father, that he wanted to satisfy his father. That was something that always pushed at him.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target. How about a return to center with the left hand? That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Vinny Paz.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Paz's combination punching is working well here. Blocks a shot and then lands an uppercut of his own. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Halfway through this round, solid. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
2, 3, 4. Hurry, get up!
what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down.
Focus!
Oscar blocks that punch. Paz is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Blocking that punch. Very good defense by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Oh, what an exchange! Last 10 seconds of round number 3.
When he reaches the...
Well, it's early on, but already a commanding lead. Banking rounds away on Teddy's scorecard, up 3 rounds to zip. Nice block by Vinny Paz. Paz is just a completely different fighter now. I mean, he was stunned earlier in this fight, and since then, there's just more of a defensive disposition to him.
Yeah, and the important thing right now is that sooner or later, and I think it's going to be sooner, his opponent's going to see the same thing, and he's not going to stay away. He's going to get more aggressive.
Back and forth exchange. Halfway through round number 4. Nice strike after catching one by Oscar De La Hoya.
Keep moving, keep moving.
They both decide to bring it. Paz missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found.
Come on, get focused. Pace yourself.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Oscar De La Hoya. 4th round now with its last 10 seconds. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
And now they're trading blows. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top.
Keep moving.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Both fighters told us that they want to have a similar approach early on here. They want to show a lot of varied attacks.
Well, that gives them a better opportunity to be effective throughout the night.
Nice work, nice work.
There's the combo downstairs. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Vinny Paz.
Come on, get focused.
Right hand downstairs. The start of the 6th round. And he just holds on there. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. He's targeting downstairs time and time again.
Work the body, kid. Body shot. Keep working.
He comes back with the left hand again. Halfway through round 6. The Golden Boy has always had a great hook, and he shows it off there. Vinny Paz has got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored.
Keep doing what you're doing.
A sound combination by Vinny Paz.
You got this one.
Very nice defensive guard there. Vinny Paz is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both
You're doing
punches.
great.
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. End of this round. Joe and Teddy sitting ringside with you. It gives us time to reflect on the bigger picture of boxing. You know, it was interesting. We had a fan walk up to you earlier today and say, "Yeah, I know you learned everything from the legendary Customato, great trainer." And he said to you, "What's the one thing you took away from all your years with Cus?" What did you say to him?
Well, it wasn't a paycheck, I'll tell you that much, because Cuz didn't believe in paying you for that. He said you're going to college, you're getting a valuable education, and you're not even being forced to pay a tuition. So I understood that. We worked 7 days a week, so there was no union. Cus police are working on Sundays, so you couldn't go complain and say I'm being overworked. But I think seriously that the most important thing that I learned, of course, that from a technical standpoint, you have to be really secure in those areas. No matter how much talent a fighter has, you have to teach them right, teach them the fundamentals, but mentally. You have to understand that a fighter's really always on the field. And you have to understand those dimensions, those parameters. And you have to be able to find a way to get in there, understanding how he feels mentally, and understanding how that can impair his judgment, stop him from doing simple physical things.
Good block by Vinny Paz. Dave La Hoya's right hand scores well. I like this kind of defense, Teddy. I like this kind of guy that just says, go ahead, think you can try to hit me up top. You can. Great movement.
A very good movement, very good vision. He sees everything. To do this, you have to be very calm. He's very calm. He's very in control.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
How about that exchange?
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. Three minutes gone by in this round.
Keep it up. This guy's never felt a beat like this. Keep the work.
Well, this is just a good, solid fight. Yes, he's leading on your scorecard here as we begin round number 8, but there has been some back and forth, some give and take.
His opponent has found some kicks in the armor, namely that right hand over the jab.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Vinny Paz. There's another left hand from him.
Move your head.
Nice job doubling up the jab by Oscar De La Hoya. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Vinny Paz is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Vinny Paz is not the kind of guy that's going to float like a butterfly at all. He's more like an elephant just camped out.
And he's getting stung by a lot of bees right now for camping out.
De La Hoya's opponent now is gaining a little momentum. 2 solid hooks landing downstairs. De La Hoya's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
Work the body, kid. Body shot.
Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. End of that round, and what I take away from it is that he has a great grasp of what the judges look for. Good, clean, effective punching has him in control.
Well, that's what happens when you have a good amateur background, where you're real calm. That's your office. You're able to see things. You don't see one way to hit a guy, not even 2. You see 4 or 5 ways to hit a guy with the same punch. And he's showing that right now.
In and out. In and out. Punch, punch. Just like that. Just like that.
Protecting his head well with his guard.
Side to side.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Big left hand from De La Hoya. Wow, what a turnaround. You never know what's going to happen in this game.
You're never supposed to take anything for granted, never assume anything. They tell you that in life. In the ring, you get taught that real fast.
He got caught by a big shot. Good job on the 2-punch combo. Look at that. What a hook to the body, and he is down and in bad shape. De La Hoya trying to continue on, but he is hurt after that knockdown.
You know, he's got long arms, and usually he's using it to control distance with that jab. Now he has to take those long arms and wrap them around his opponent. He has to survive.
Oh, and they decide to trade there. There's a straight right hand. Vinny Paz. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this? And it's over. This fight is over. Oscar De La Hoya is unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him. Paz's come from behind victory, steals the show tonight, Teddy.
The Cardiac Kid strikes. At least that's what I'm calling him.
He does it by knockout. Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us. Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Boardwalk Hall in the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey. Our main event should be a good one tonight. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. Sugar Ray Leonard's making his way to the ring right now. Boy, and he's not bashful at all, is he? Look at him, confidently making his way down for this contest. Mike Tyson's making his way to the ring now, and you can see how focused he is on the task at hand. Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway.
During your training career, is this the type of matchup that you liked when you had a power puncher facing another power puncher?
No, I hated it. I never wanted to fight a big banger. I wanted to be the only guy in that ring that brought that to the party.
Double jab by Sugar Ray Leonard. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange.
Hey, keep your hands up.
Well timed by Sugar Ray Leonard. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Lands the counter. He just missed that shot up top. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Sugar Ray Leonard. Leonard so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Clicks of the talk. Two good jabs by Sugar Ray Leonard. Tyson's probably sitting back right now saying, hey, I got everything figured out. Coming off of a sensational round you just saw, he was able to do some serious damage to his opponent.
Yeah, you know what really did it was that left hook to the liver, that body shot. You know, that's like going into a restaurant, you get a stain on your jacket, you know, and the stain just doesn't come out. You know, you go to your cleaners, it's still there. Those body shots, they don't come out. They stay with you round after round, and they keep doing damage. They keep paying off for you. He's got the benefit of that body work going for him.
Very accurate two-punch combo by Sugar Ray Leonard. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Leonard's got a way of just getting away from that punch. And he's holding.
Sugar Ray Leonard has so many strengths as a fighter. Is there a weakness?
Look, everybody has a kryptonite. You know, I mean, even Superman, you know, has something that you could get to. Not too many with Sugar Ray Leonard, but if there was one, and I'm nitpicking a little bit, sometimes keeps his hands a little low. You know, he depends on that sense of anticipation. He's got good technique, great speed, but with the hands down, if you get lucky enough, or if you get good enough to time him, every once in a while with that left hand low, you can time him clean. Time him with the right hand.
Come on,
Able to cover up that gut. Leonard showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. He's doing a really good job here of being patient.
And patient with a good reason, Teddy. You can tell he's got a counterpuncher mentality. What's the key to being a counterpuncher?
Well, being patient, first of all, and understanding what you have to get your opponent to do to help you, because this doesn't work just on you. It's not like the front end where you create it.
Nice
It's
work.
a little help from your opponent. He's got to come in. You got to draw him into throw a punch where you can make a miss, and then you have the alleyway to land something.
A crushing two-punch combo by Sugar Ray Leonard. Comes right back with a shot of his own. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Sugar Ray Leonard. Leonard showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Sugar Ray Leonard feeling the sting of that big uppercut. That is a classic Tyson uppercut. There he goes with the right hand again. Halfway through this round here. Well, you can see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Sugar Ray Leonard's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Goes up top with the right hand. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shots.
Well, that's the time to go there right at the beginning, because body work pays off for you later in the fight. No sense in wasting time. Get right to it.
You got this one.
Sugar Ray Leonard's feeling the effect of a knifing power body shot. He scored well after being hit himself. And round 3 comes to an end. Round number 4 underway. A chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Little double jab to the head. He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth the right hand. Mike Tyson's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Sugar Ray Leonard. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Tyson's punch is far off the target.
You know, it's a new day and age, but people should really reflect on the celebrity of Sugar Ray Leonard. There was a long time period in this country where he was undoubtedly one of the biggest superstars, not just in sports, but in all mainstream pop culture.
Yeah, he was. First of all, he had that great smile. He was doing endorsements. He was doing soda commercials, you know. And I think what's interesting about that is that he proved himself to the people. At first, they thought he was just this golden boy, this guy, you know, the Sugar Man. And he had all this great talent. But then, after the first Iran fight, he showed everybody that he could roll his sleeves up. You know, that he could get down and dirty, that he could be just a regular guy, a guy that you could count on. Not
Sugar Ray Leonard stunned, and he is hurt. Parries that punch intended for the head. Leonard's cheek is cut. You can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on.
Woo! That is it. That's it. I need another round like that. Just like that.
Start of a new round, and you got to expect his opponent to jump all over him. He nearly got rid of him at the end of the last round.
Yeah, if I'm in the other corner, I'm telling him get after him. But you can use that in reverse. You know your opponent's coming after you. Maybe he gets a little reckless. You have an opportunity to nail him as he's coming after you.
Good
Good, smooth work by Sugar Ray Leonard. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Really a lot of consistency from him with the right hand. Leonard's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Look at that combination by Sugar Ray Leonard. A headshot blocked. Right on the liver. That hook is damn. Did you see that? Oh, an explosive headshot there. He is down. So the knockdown scored against Mike Tyson, but his opponent may want to watch out as Tyson has steadied himself back up on his feet. Mike Tyson's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. And the round comes to an end. We did have a knockdown in that round. Now, Teddy, if you're in the corner where your man was down on the floor, what are you telling him?
Well, the first thing that I do is I sit him down, I get water on the back of his neck. You know, I bring him to a sense, I make sure that he's clear and everything, and then I tell him why he got his backside put on that canvas so he can correct it, and he doesn't go out there and get caught again with the same punch.
Tyson's is coming out here after being knocked down in the last round. Teddy, what are some of the things you look for that will tell you he's on steady ground, that he looks fine?
Well, the first thing I look for is the base, the foundation. I mean, you look at a house, you want to see, and you want to make sure that that basement is solid. There's cinder blocks there. You know, you don't want to see that.
Huge right hand comes crashing home.
Fine, you're okay.
He's jumping all over him now. Mike Tyson's nailed by that shot. Absolutely rocked. He could go down here, Teddy. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Solid straight right hand.
Get after him. Move your head. Back to the body.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Sugar Ray Leonard. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Missed the body shot. Leonard's not having things go his way tonight, but there's one easy explanation for it. He's barely moving. He's just stationary there.
And his opponent's taking great advantage of that. He's coming in, he's finding them, he's giving them angles. You know, I think part of it is frustration. He's not moving because he's being kept off balance, and right now he's just not thinking right.
Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Sugar Ray Leonard. What an excellent two-punch combo by Sugar Ray Leonard. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Leonard's combination punching is working well here.
At the halfway point of round 7. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Sugar Ray Leonard. He tried. Tyson's hurt bad by a big shot he just scored with. And for the second time tonight, he goes down. That's it. The fight is over. Mike Tyson's not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim. Sometimes that's all it takes, Teddy. Just one good shot can end the evening.
You just wonder how hard he tried to actually get back up, but I'm not in his body.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Tremendous hook on the button for the win.
Boom damage. Explosion damage. Not from the C4, but from the target. Damn! That was cool. Alright. Definitely.